level.
Igleane and Nunez jumping it up. Lazarte is able to snatch the ball away. Concepcion overshoots that one. Sorry miss for Concepcion. Not a good sign, Prince.
Medyo malamig pa. Medyo malamig pa. You know, kapapasok pa lang, after that first stop, parang nabigla rin sila na napunta sa kanila yung bola eh.
Even Patrick Sleet nadulas ang bola. Clint Escamis. Okay. Clint Escamis, first shot, first basket. And we wonder if we're going to see the real Clint Escamis today, because the narrative about him here in season 101 is, will we see the MVP or will we see somebody who I can't even describe it?
Who's struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Who's struggling a little bit for a while. But you know, again, he won't be Clint Escamis for nothing. And he has proven that over and over and time again last season. But this season, we have still yet to see the OG Escamis. And this is what I like seeing. Ano? Yung early pa lang is being aggressive and he's trying to start out hot.
Clint Escamis never had a bad game in season 99 and season 100. It's only at season 101 that there were a lot of question marks. Patrick Sleet nakabawi agad.
Oo, sabi ni Patrick Sleet, ako din, papakitaan din kita na hindi lang ikaw yung gusto mag-umpisa na mainit.
Patrick Sleet has top scored for Perpetual in their last 2 games. Although in the previous outing, it was just 11 points. Lazarte gets a basket. It's an aggressive start for the Mapuans.
You know, Ton, meron ako napansin, ano, ito si Sleety Boy, ever since that game, na umiscore siya talaga ng malaki at mainit, na nanalo sila, naging mas aggressive siya in terms of attacking the lane and trying to get to the basket.
Sleet, speaking of aggressiveness, there you go, Patrick Sleet. And he's smiling.
Kasi yung usual na Sleet na pinapakita niya sa atin dati is hinahanap muna niya yung teammates niya, trying to involve them as much as possible. And he really looks at himself as a last option kind of attack. But in this case, he's being aggressive, and that's something that's really pleasant to the eyes when you watch.
JC Recto coming off that double-double performance. Recto, wild shot. Igleane could not hold on to it. Babalik ang bola sa Perpetual. And now, we turn it over to Glycel Galpo for her first report.
Thanks, Anton. Masakit man ang pagkatalo nila against the Golden Stags, the Perpetual Altas chooses to take the lesson that comes with defeat. Ayon sa koponan, that loss serves as a reminder for them to never be complacent. We cannot win all games. These were words from Coach Olsen Racela, admitting that their minds were truly not in that one, saying how it is human nature. That's the tendency when things are going well. He recognizes that it is a process. Kaya naman ngayong araw, tatlong bagay lang ang gusto niyang makita. Diyan ay ang kanilang bounce-back attitude, mindfulness, and each play, and for that killer instinct to remain even when things are going their way. Anton and Prince.
3 things that Perpetual definitely needs the ingredients to get back on the win column as Air Gojo goes airborne, taking off on both feet.
Oo, I mean, hindi niya na pinansin kung sino yung nasa harapan niya. As soon as he got the pass, umere na lang siya at doon na siya nag-decide. Another foul called the Mapua Cardinals. 7 minutes 21. They already have 3 team fouls. Talk about being aggressive on defense.
Orgo gets the ball to Sleet. Sleet working in the post against Concepcion. Double team. Sleet. Escamis comes up with the ball. Escamis throws it back out to Lazarte. Lazarte, drop pass. Igleane was not ready. Here comes Patrick to MGC. Coho Cruz challenged. And Clint Escamis picks up the ball.
Oh, relax lang daw muna. Relax lang daw muna. Kasi masyadong mabilis yung nagiging pace eh.
Escamis. 10 on the shot clock. Clint pulls up for 3. He is on today.
Talk about starting aggressive and trying to, you know, start hot. Clint making 2 of his attempts in this first quarter. And that's something that, you know, we've been wanting to see for a while. And the energy that he let out after that shot.
So that question, will the real Clint Escamis show up today? We got our answer right away. The OG with the number 0 is on point. Escamis, short, recto. Fade away by JC. Orgo with the board. Escamis with a steal. Escamis draws a foul.
Now this is the aggressive Mapua we've been talking about earlier, Anton. Ito yung Mapua na sinabi ko sa'yo na strength nila. Isa sa mga strength nila is yung steals nila per game.
Mapua Cardinals.
Coach Randy Alcantara calls the first timeout of the game. The Mapuans lead the Perpetual Altas 7-6. JC Recto, aggressive, driving to the basket, aggressive on the boards, finding his teammates, showing us the range. He was Mr. Versatility against LPU.
Yung jack of all trades. Kumbaga, lahat ng bagay, small things or big things, tinatrabaho niya. The garbage man, yan yung mga ganun, yan yung mga term nila eh. The garbage man, yung tao na gumagawa ng little things. Yung mga hindi napapansin sa stats, pero alam mo yun.
JC Recto had 4 steals. Mapua number 1 in the league in that department, averaging 10.2 steals per contest.
Mataas yun. The 10.2 steals per contest is a very, very high number.
Escamis, short, Sleet trying to tap into a teammate. Nunez picks it up. Goho Cruz. Goho Cruz.
That pistol action play right there, what they did was executed perfectly.
Holding foul at number 0, Clint Escamis.
Escamis called for the foul there. Five points in 4 minutes for Clint Escamis. Orgo, Abyss from the elbow. Sleet, offensive rebound. Goho Cruz. Oh, Nunez called for an offensive foul.
That was a good call by the ref.
Foul at number 21, Jericho Nunez. It's his first personal. So on the Altas.
Yeah, nakita mo yung last second niya ng paggalaw ng katawan.
Recto. Igliane. Concepcion. Concepcion, hand off to Lazarte. Recto, 5 on the shot clock. Recto. Sleet charged with a personal there.
Yeah, and ano,
His first personal team foul number 3.
Perpetual now has 3 team fouls. And hindi lang sa depensa aggressive itong Mapua, no? Pati sa offensive rebound.
Recto, drop pass, Igliane. Escamis, baseline drive. Clint Escamis, too strong on the reverse. Bola na kay Abyss. Binigay dito kay Orgo. Orgo, one dribble pull-up. And Recto taps it to Concepcion. Nine on the shot clock. Escamis steps back. Escamis. Clint has taken 4 attempts from beyond the arc.
Yeah, but that last one, that was a good move. I
Yeah.
mean, if he's going to get those kinds of shots the entire game, I'd give it to him. He created a very, very good separation on that move. And then if I'm the coach, I mean, you're going to get that green light.
For the Altas.
Cyrus Cuenco and Clint Escamis, that championship backcourt on the floor now. Igliana able to get that shot to trickle in. EJ Sapasap and L.A. Casinillo waiting to enter the game for Mapua and Perpetual respectively.
Ito na yung tinatawag nila na second wave. The time na magpapasok na yung coaches ng mga fresh legs bago matapos yung first quarter to up the energy na binigay nung first group.
Goho Cruz. Boral. Casinillo to Sleet. Boral in the post. Boral to Labot. Oh, nice touch by Tolabot.
Piso-piso. Ang tawag doon, piso-piso. He got the ball. Short jump hook. I mean, that's the perfect way to do it.
That was the John Abbas special.
Oh,
Oh! Almost a turnover for Mapua. Escamis gets it to Sapasap. Sapasap against Sleet. Sapasap.
Napaapak ata sa outside.
Edward Ryan coming in for the Cardinals.
Edward Ryan now on the floor for Mapua. Cyrus Nitura checks in for Concepcion.
Ito si Netura, isa to sa mga nagpakita ng napakagandang laro nung nakaraang game.
IC Kalangan comes in for Escamis. So the rookie out of the Perpetual High School basketball program checks in for the first time. He actually started during the first meeting of Mapua against Perpetual. Boral. Alcantara. Maglupay.
Timeout, Perpetual Altas.
And now Coach Olsen Racela calls a timeout. His team is down by 1. So after that triple overtime win against San Beda, where Perpetual was really in cloud 9, they were brought back down to earth after losing to San Sebastian. And we're going to see the difference in the scoring of Patrick Sleet and MGC in those games.
Ayan. So I think this is the season low for MGC.
Yeah.
The game against San Sebastian. Isa sa mga bagay na in-emphasize ni Coach Rob doon is yung defense talaga nila and how they really put importance doon sa depensa nila kasi their backs against the wall, they got nothing to lose but everything to gain. And in that game, they showed passion and character na kung sino talaga sila and what they can really put in the table. And in that case, they got the win.
Kalangan. Sa pasap. Kalangan susubok mula sa labas. Shorts. And Netura trying to save it.
Pero parang si Coach Randy yung last touch eh. That's a good hustle para dito sa Mapua.
Kalangan. Cuenco. First attempt. It's good. Cyrus Cuenco.
Yeah, pero dun sa depensa na pinakita ng Perpetual, dun sa inbound play na yon, they played zone. And what you're giving up when you're playing zone is the outside shots. They got what they wanted. Mapua made their three-pointer.
Casinillo. Maglupay. Allen Maglupay aggressive on that drive.
As he should be. Kasi again, penalty na. I mean, if you get the chance to attack the basket, get to the line as much as possible, that's the easiest basket you can get. If you attack the lane and then get fouls, especially if your opponent's on penalty. I mean, what better way to get points than shoot free throws?
Maglupay, a 66.7% free throw shooter for the season. Gets that one to go. Cuenco to Netura. Ryan, good recovery by Boral and Tolabut. Kalangan blocked by Tolabut. Maglupay is running. Maglupay to Boral. Boral runs into a wall. Sa pasap. Ball deflected. Cuenco libre. Oh, misfiring.
Oh, medyo maaga. Medyo maaga yung tira na yun ni Cuenco, no? That was a transition three. I mean, the defense wasn't even set yet.
Boral thought about it. Decides to drive. Kicks it out. Maglupay. And Maglupay scores. Good body control after the contact.
Yeah, the first one wasn't as effective. He got to the line, shoots 2 free throws, but the second time around, he did the same move. Went to the right, got that spin move. Now with the end one. Basket in account to tie the game. Get a chance to get the chance for the lead.
And Maglupay has provided quality minutes off the bench for Coach Olsen Racela in season 101.
Yeah,
Missing on that free throw though.
I mean having MGC and Patrick Sleep as the first wave and then you coming in and stepping up, giving those quality minutes sa mga pahinga ng mga players na nagiging anchor ninyo, malaking bagay yun.
Oh wow. EJ Sapasap carving some space. He's been in that weight room. Casinillo too strong. Netura going for a 2-for-1 opportunity. Kalangan back to Netura. Netura to Cuenco. Cuenco on the drive. Netura. Ryan. Short. Kalangan with another possession.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Normally, sinasabi ko yung ganyang klaseng gameplay, yung pag-share ng bola sa Perpetual natin nakikita. But in this case, it's Mapua sharing the ball really, really well.
You know it's a good day for Mapua when Cyrus Cuenco, who is an outside sniper, gets the equivalent of a headshot in basketball. Tinamaan na, may puntos pa.
Perfect.
But that was unusual, him missing the free throw. So two unusual things following each other. Maglupay, shorts, and that will do it for the first quarter. An interesting start in this battle between the top two teams in Group A, the Mapua Cardinals lead the Perpetual Altas 16-12 after 1. Mancom representative, Mr. Frank Gusi from the University of Perpetual Health System, Dalta. Dr. Alan Paul Laiko, PhD from LPU. Second quarter officially underway. Thank you for joining us. Anton Ross together with Prince Cervero. And we also have Glycel Galpo with us at courtside. Cuenco picks it up. Cuenco. Gonzalez. Mr. Instant Offense.
Oo, kapapasok lang eh. Tingnan mo kung gano'n niya kabilis. Ano, tingnan mo, look at this offense, guys. Nakita niya yung nakita niya yung depensa, pero hindi nag-matter yun sa kanya. It's a 3 versus 2 situation. They got to the line, attack the rim, got the foul. 2 shots to start the second quarter. That's a perfect way to do it. Setting the tone right away.
Kaya lang, malamig pa. Etong si Cyril Gonzalez. Makibalita muna tayo kay Glycel Galpo.
It is vengeance time for the Mapua Cardinals, hoping to seize this chance to prove that they are still the championship team that we know. Mahabang pasensya, ito raw ang patuloy na hiling at gusto ni Coach Randy mula sa kanyang koponan. Ani niya, what he wants to see from his players is their willingness to sacrifice their offense first, kapalit ang mas pinaigting na depensa. Dagdag niya, at this point, lahat na ng combination ay nasubukan nila to address their slow starts, so that stronger first quarter is exactly what he is looking for. So let's see if today we will witness the Cardinals in their true championship form. Anton and Prince?
That's what we've been waiting for all season. The true championship form of these Cardinals. But again, when you look at it, 7 holdovers, that's less than 50% of the squad that they had last year when they won the title.
Yeah, but you know what? Something positive, Anton, with what Glycel said kanina na binanggit ni Coach Randy. Nasubukan na nila lahat ng klase ng mix and match. But in this game, sa nakikita ko, yung pag-share nila ng bola and yung pagiging aggressive, both on offense and on defense, andyan na. And yun mismo yung binanggit ni Coach Randy na sana, na hinahanap nila, na feeling nila ay nagkukulang talaga sila. But so far, in this case, in this game, they're showing yung hinahanap nito ni Coach Randy.
Drex de los Reyes and Cyril Gonzalez, who did not see action in the first quarter, are now both in for Mapua. Goho Cruz. To Labot, to Orgo. Maglupay. Abis. Abis missing on that familiar one-hander. Cuenco on the move.
Look at the height difference nitong ni Drex kumpara dun sa mga big man nitong Perpetual.
Number 19, Marco Cruz. Substitution, Hendrik Sleek for Alan.
Grabe yung lipat ni Cyrus Cuenco sa pagkakataon na yun. Draws the foul.
Pinakita lang niya na yung ginawa ni Cyril kanina na same move, eh kaya din niya.
Second free throw is good for Cyrus Cuenco.
Oh, Mapua playing a zone defense.
Sleet. Baseline drive. Sleet cross court to Goho Cruz. Goho Cruz blocked. Sa pasap, Cuenco. Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Nitura. Baseline spin.
Oh!
Oh! Gumabang!
Oh, binitin pa tayo dun sa napakagandang sidestep na galawan.
Napatayo yung buong bench ng
Oh.
Mapua. It's the biggest lead of the game for the Cardinals. Baseline drop step, side step, pumitin sa ere, puntos para kay Cyrus Nitura. Basic.
Oh, pero props again, props para sa Mapua no, for recognizing itong mismatch na napunta kay sa pasap.
And that video right there, that's a team that is on one page as we see Dr. Lorenzo of Emilio Aguinaldo College. And that's a welcome development for the Mapuan, seeing that everybody is engaged. I mean, look at the whole bench jumping up as Mapua forces that turnover.
And I think that's one way of saying na somehow yan ang inaantay nila. Yung inaantay ni Coach Randy na yung championship caliber na Mapua na hinahanap nila.
Cyrus Nitura, Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a floater. Cyril Gonzalez. He's been Mapua's leading scorer this season, averaging 10.7 points per game. Perpetual down by 11.
I like what Mapua is doing, They're forcing itong si MGC at saka si Sleep to play as if they are super open na they can get an attack, they can create for themselves. Not noticing na nalilimit ng Mapua yung pag-ikot ng bola ng Perpetual, which doon sila kilala. Yung sistema ng Perpetual ng unselfish basketball na inuunang hanapin yung teammates nila to set them up and get open shots. And so far, fina-force ng Mapua itong Perpetual na maghanap sila ng tira para sa sarili na dahil mukhang open.
Sleet good on the second free throw. Gonzalez. Nitura. Gonzalez makes his move. Cyril Gonzalez. He's a microwave.
Oh, back-to-back teardrop in my eyes.
Oh, and the 6'8" Drex de los Reyes embraces the leather.
Oh, sinecure yung rebound eh. Parang akin do.
Oh, sumil pa. Two-handed dunk for Drex. He wants to get involved.
Kanina binanggit ko sa'yo yung paghanap nitong Mapua sa mga mismatch. And imagine having a 6'8" guy down in the middle, sealing for transition. You have to give it to that guy. I mean, you have to reward him for his efforts.
And Drex and Gonzalez making an impact here in the second quarter. Cuenco. Sapasap. Sapasap to Drex. Drex. One more try, but wait. A foul was called. And just imagine if Drex can finish off of those drop passes, Mapua is going to be very dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Going back in for the Cardinals.
Do you remember the Mapua times? Yung si Ora Eme?
Yeah, all well.
Yeah, Mr. 2020, 2030.
Yeah. Also a rookie MVP, Allwell Oraime. Sapasap.
Oh, what a move. What a move.
The Mapuans have been balling.
And look how active their bench is, both on offense and on defense. You see them talking to their teammates.
This is the most engaged I've seen Mapua this season. Oh, Sleet gets the ball back. Sleet blocked by De Los Reyes. MGC, there you go. Air Gojo rising above De Los Reyes.
I mean, Drex did his job the first time around. I mean, to get another one, that should be the teammates. But that was a good move.
Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Concepcion. Cyril Gonzalez. Concepcion offensive rebound. Escamis says, let's set it up. But Drex was asking for it. Gonzalez decides to give it up to Escamis. Another offensive rebound.
Shot clock violation. Cessation, Ellen Maglupay. Patrick Slade.
Ito yung block ni Drex.
MGC in the land of the Giants.
Oh, and using the high glass, off the glass finish. Quality minutes para dito kay kay Big Boy Drex. Wow, look at the aggressiveness on both Perpetual and Mapua whenever they're playing defense against each other. Ito yung ito yung basketball. Ito yung definition ng #1 laban sa defending champion. Ito yung pride.
The Perpetualites trying to sweep the Mapuans here in season 101.
Yeah, and at the same time, seal yung position nila para dito sa twice to beat advantage.
MGC for 3.
Ayan.
Goho Cruz!
Ayan yung hinahanap natin kanina pa mula dito sa Perpetual. Yung pag-share nila ng bola. Getting to the paint, kicking out, getting those extra passes, and making a basket.
Here come the Altas. Timeout Mapua. MGC for 3. And he has that unorthodox shot wherein his arm is on a 90-degree angle, but he's leaning towards the basket when he pulls up. Hey, seeing her on the cutie cam here,
Upon review of the last
the
shot,
Phil Oil
Margot Cruz
Center
is
on a
just
Friday.
winner. Our official score, Mapua 27, Perpetual 19.
So I'm being told right now that the shot earlier of Marco Cruz was ruled a 2. So let's take a look at his right foot. Ayun. Good review by our officials.
I mean, if he's wearing like a size 9, baka lumusot yun as a three-pointer.
Concepcion. Oh!
Yeah, Concepcion.
The dubious Pinoy step. Pinag-isipan pa niya kung itutuloy niya na dun sa unang fake eh.
Orgo. Maglupay in the corner. Boral wants it in the post. Boral. Fade away.
JB Moral.
So that's a FDA approved fadeaway. Galing dito kay Boral.
Yeah, we know where he was looking after making that basket. 29-20. Oh! And now, Perpetual trying to create some momentum here.
26,
But how about that Pinoy step by Yam Concepcion?
Ito yung sinasabi ko sa'yo kaninang FDA approved fadeaway. At saka yung sinabi mong we both know where he's looking.
Gotta find that inspiration.
Yep. Ito na, MGC.
Orgo. Boral wants it again in the post. Orgo to Maglupay. Goho Cruz. Baseline. Oh!
That was a bailout call. They only had 1 second left in the shot clock.
Back in foul at number 34, Yam Concepcion.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
Up until that point, he was playing defense perfectly, except that last part when he tried to go for the ball but accidentally hit the arm of the offense. Yun yung ano eh, medyo nakaka-frustrate yan eh kasi you guys did everything accordingly. The defense, everything by the book. And then last second, para makakuha ng shot clock violation, mapafoul mo pa siya.
Goho Cruz takes the free throw. Mapua protecting this 7-point lead. Recto. Igliane, too strong. Cuenco again. Too strong. Igliane. Can't find the right amount of strength to put that ball in the hole. And that's an offensive foul on Boral.
Offensive foul at number 91, JB Moral. Leo Casinillo for Sean Orgo.
That was a smart play by the defense actually.
Recto. Abis saves it. Goho Cruz.
Warning on number 0, Alan Maglupay for faking a foul.
Casinillo. And L.A. Casinillo drains the three. Escamis. Cuenco, libre. Oh. Maglupay with the steal. Casinillo with the catch. And the finish. L.A. Casinillo. 5 straight points for Perpetual.
Oh, and yung momentum nag-shift papunta ngayon dito sa ano, sa Perpetual. All of a sudden.
Earl Sabasa, Cyrus Nazura coming back in for the Cardinals.
L.A. Casinillo.
For Leo
Great presence of
Casinillo.
mind to lay that ball up as he was fouled. Six straight points by LA Casinillo to put Perpetual to within one. Cuenco to Nitura. Nitura short. And that's a foul on LA.
Foul at number 8, Leo Casinillo. Sensation, Josiah Alcantara for Marcelo Cruz.
Josh Alcantara checks in for Perpetual.
Shooting 2 shots, yeah, let's have Sean.
In and out on the first free throw.
Oh, kailangan tumashoot ni Concepcion to stop the bleeding. Kasi yung momentum shift natin, napakaganda para dito sa Perpetual. That was a 10-4 run galing dito sa sa Perpetual,
Escamis with a steal, and that's a non-sportsmanlike foul on Casinillo.
Like foul, number 8, Leo Casinillo. That's his second personal.
And when Escamis first burst onto the scene here in the NCAA, he was known for this.
Oh, yeah.
Anticipating steals and igniting a fast break.
Yeah, he was getting 4, 5, 6 steals a game.
During that rookie MVP year, season 99, his homecoming. This is a guy who had 2 championships in the juniors division for Mapua. So really what he has done for the school has secured his own legacy.
Yes.
Within it.
For the Mapua Cardinals.
And again, he's known for going the draft because he wanted to finish his education. And those are the things that you really put emphasis on when you're an athlete.
And industrial engineering too.
Yes. I mean, student first, athlete second.
Casinillo. Casinillo drops it to Alcantara.
Binawi nito ni Casinillo yung isang foul at saka turnover.
Casinillo with 8 points, Prince.
We got 2 minutes.
And Perpetual comes up with a steal. A chance to tie or take the lead. Bola na kay Boral. Casinillo. Maglupay for the lead. Sapasap inhales that rebound.
Oh, sabi, teka lang.
Sapasap to Escamis. Escamis draws a foul, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Escamis.
Parang nabigla ako dun sa move niya, ganun kabilis. Oo, very shifty. And if you're gonna compare Escamis to a professional athlete, sinong naiisip mo na parang pinaka-close na comparison sa kanya?
Ikaw ba? I mean, you're the one who plays there.
Ako, except the dunking part, prime Russell Westbrook.
Oh, an NBA player.
Yeah, prime Russell Westbrook, except the dunking part. The perimeter, the pull-ups, the step-backs, the shiftiness, how aggressive he is both on offense and defense, the steals, rebounds.
Well, talking to Clint, asking him who influenced him growing up, he mentioned 2 names. Kiefer Ravena and Terrence Romeo.
Well, okay, maybe close to Kiefer. Close to Kiefer.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because he uses ball screeners really well. He likes shooting those 3-pointers if the opponent goes under the defense. But sometimes he likes to make the defense dance also. That's the Terence Romeo way naman. He's going to isolate, make him dance, make sure he gets a good separation, takes those nasty perimeter jumpers.
So he took elements from Kiefer's game and elements from Terence Romeo's game.
And made it his own. The Clint Escami style.
Abyss. Cuenco with the board. Escamis, lead pass. Concepcion all the way.
Oh, medyo mainit na si Concepcion ngayon. Hindi kagaya nung first shot niya na
Alcantara. Boral. Casinillo. Casinillo gets it back from Alcantara. Casinillo. Another steal. Escamis. Touchdown!
Escamis.
oh, and just like that, ang momentum balik na ulit sa Mapua.
9 points for Escamis. And look at Cuenco dive for the ball. And that's championship level effort. Concepcion with the finish.
Concepcion from Earl Sabasa.
The Cardinals re-establishing a 10-point lead.
That's a 3-possession steal game.
The #1 team in steals and fast break points.
This is the OG Mapua we're talking about earlier, Don.
The Cardinals are flying all over the place. And they force a 24-second violation. And look at Clint, he's out of breath.
I mean, that's how it should be. I mean, going into the halftime, you're supposed to be out of breath. It means you gave your all in the entire first half, and it shows. I mean, the past few possessions that they've gotten from Perpetual, they converted, and they got steals off of it. So that's turnover points.
3.7 seconds. Let's see what Mapua will do with it. Cuenco. Cuenco on the move. Cyrus Cuenco almost getting that shot to fall.
It's the Mapua Cardinals 40.
Oh, it's going to be
Perpetual Altas 30.
an Olsen Racela speech that will try to ignite these Altas boys coming into that dugout.